Hey guys, and welcome back to another tour on the Kaoshkraft fan server. And today we are going to be checking out this really awesome fantasy castle that you can see right in front of me. But guys, before we get started with today's tour, if you want to come and check out this build for yourself, maybe even play creative, survival, roleplay, or come and check out some of the brand new mini games, the IP will be at the top of the screen and in the description is mc.kaoshkraft.net. So yes guys, let's check out this really awesome plot that was built by Mooooo, that is one of our builders on the server. Now Mooooo is actually a fantasy builder and he's probably one of the only fantasy builders on the server. We don't have many fantasy builders on the server, so if you can build fantasy or other different styles other than modern or traditional, be sure to come on the server guys and build some stuff, because we are looking for some different type of builders. So yes, we are going to showcase this plot right here, and this is one very awesome plot, especially in shaders and stuff like that. This is all built in default texture pack. I think he's used some world edit with the terrain and stuff like that, but it's a really awesome build. So as you can see, it's this kind of like fantasy castle. Some of you may not think it's fantasy. The only reason I'm calling it fantasy because that is the style that Mooooo likes to build in, so I'm assuming that is the style he has gone for here. Like, he's got these statues up top right here. It's looking really nice. I do like it a lot, and we've got all these villages down here as well. We've got some windmills, and the castle is actually not complete. Like, if I go around the back, it just stops right here, but that doesn't matter. I think all of it put together looks really awesome. Just look at it from this angle right here. Very nice build indeed. So we're going to go down, we're going to go check out all the little details from the front, and we're going to go down to this area right here. So this is the kind of like outer wall gate right here, and this is where you enter in to the castle kind of like yard area. But that looks good. Look at the towers there, detail that goes into the towers. Very nice choice of blocks using the acacia wood that goes very nicely with the cobblestone walls merging up to the flag at the top, and I really like the detail in the roof as well. But let's go down here and let's get on foot so we can see what it really looks like. Yeah, look at that. That looks awesome. How you can see like the gate and then the castle in the distance. It's kind of like shadowed out in the background. That looks really cool. So this kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, kind of like a mini game map or an adventure map or something like that. It's really well put together. So we've got these kind of like barrels or carts that you would transport stuff in this little village, the people that live outside of the castle. And let's go see if there's any furnishing inside of these houses. There might not be, but let's go check it out. No, they're just plain on the inside. So everything here is pretty much for show, but it is very nicely put together. Oh, look at this. I like that. I kind of like that kind of terrain, just to mix it up a bit, to add some stone coming out, just kind of hanging over, just give it some character. Looks really good. We continue on going around here on this dirt path. We have another cart right there. We also have another house. I assume nothing is done in here. Yep, no furnishing is done in there. I wouldn't do furnishing either guys. If I was building something as big as this, I would leave the furnishing as well. And we have another house over here. Very nice detail in these houses. Take a look at these guys. Really nice style. It's definitely not medieval. Definitely not medieval style. Some of you may think it is, but it's definitely not. It's got its own unique style to it. Mainly it might be unique to me because I'm not used to seeing fantasy builds, but it is a really nice style. I do like it a lot. All the houses kind of follow the same style to make it look more uniformed around this little village area over here. So we have a really nice lake that looks really cool in shaders. Look at that. Some nice terrain. So I'm assuming that the village people, this is where they fish and stuff like that, collect some of their crops, the ones that live on the outside. Yeah, we've got a little fishing dock over here where they can like jump on a boat if they want to, or just fish from here to provide themselves with some food. So it looks really cool. I really like this area. Just nice atmosphere. Just like looking around like this with the shaders on and stuff. Really cool atmosphere. So now we approach the kind of first gate to the castle. I don't think this is the main gate because we've got another gate there off in the distance, but this is like the security gate, I guess, that they would lift up to let people through to the main castle. Very grand kind of entrance right here. I like the gate coming down just to add that little bit of realism, and the detail into the towers right here looking really nice. So let's head on up to these stairs. I like this. I know it's a very subtle kind of detail right there, but it looks like the gates will go into the holes at the bottom there. It's a really nice touch. I like it when people do that. So this is kind of a staircase that leads us up here to the main grand gate of the castle. Now look at that. That looks crazy. Do you get that same vibe, guys, when you're watching this? Do you get that same vibe that it feels like, I feel like I'm in an adventure map right now. It kind of feels like I'm approaching like a boss fight of a Minecraft adventure map or something like that. It really does feel like that. Awesome job to be able to pull that off as well. So let's go up these stairs. I think this will take us up to like the lookout area, so they can have a look out, see if anyone's attacking and stuff. That's a really cool view though, to see all like the houses and stuff down there. And you got the front gate in the distance over there. You can walk all the way along these walls. Whoa, I didn't mean to have speed on right there. You can walk all the way along these walls. Can you go up these towers right here? I don't think so. I don't see a staircase up there, but they look really cool. Just like this kind of defenses for the main hub of the castle right there. I think the other side is exactly the same. I'm not sure what these are. I think, oh, these are like handles for the gates. So it's like another gate. Oh, it's like a drawbridge. Oh, okay, that's cool. You see the chains, they kind of pull up. So it's like, there's so many defenses for this castle. You've got the main outer wall, then you've got this gate right here. And this staircase is kind of like a drawbridge that pulls up to this gate right here. So many defenses, I do like that. So let's go up this way over here. This is the same as the other side. Yeah, it goes all the way to the other side there. So as you can see in this part, this is probably where like the king or something would live in this area right here. This is why they have all the main crops. Like look at all the crops right here that they could feed all the people inside of the castle. Got a nice windmill that provides all of these crops and harvests them and all that kind of stuff. They could store them in here. Let's go check out the windmill quickly, see if we can go inside. No, it's blocked off right there. Very nice details in this windmill though. Like this could be a build on its own. Just look at it. Awesome windmill right there. I like the chimney on top, even the blades at the front. They look absolutely awesome. Very nice windmill. We've got the barrels of hay where people have been collecting and harvesting all of the wheat. Looks really, really cool. Let's go over to the other side now. We have another little mini village in here. So this kind of looks like a little bit of a marketplace, maybe where they would sell some of the crops. Kind of looks like a little bit of a farmers community, doesn't it? Where they kind of like harvest all their crops and maybe sell them and have little market stalls around here. Oh, and I got iron here as well, selling some iron. I like the market stalls. They look really cool. I do like the roofs on them, very natural. I'm guessing yet none of these houses are done right here, but very nice detail into the houses. I think these houses are pretty much the same as the houses we saw at the front, which is really, really cool because they're following all of the same theme. This one's very different. It's got a huge tower on top. I like that style. I like the use of blocks as well, using regular oak, spruce. Looks really, really nice. And using the leaves over the top of it just to give it that extra little bit of character. Got another house there, I think is exactly the same as that one. And we have a fountain over here as well. And I think this leads all the way through to the front of the castle maybe? No, it's just like a little village around this market area. So we've got the crops over there with the windmill, and we have the little market area over there. Windmill's really cool again. Let's take one final look at that. Very, very nice windmill. Now this is the front of the castle. So this is the huge main gate, I guess you can call that. They would open up so you can get inside the castle. Sadly, we can't go inside of this castle because it's just the front, but this, you can clearly see how detailed and how much work has gone into the front of this castle. I just love the detail on the outside. It's very different, not what you'd usually expect with a castle, but I think you've put your own little touch in it and it looks really, really cool. Especially the front gate. I like the front gate a lot. That shape you've done there, it's quite hard to pull off sometimes. People find that quite difficult to do arches like that, but you've done it really, really cool. I do like that. I didn't even notice the fences on there as well. Yeah, just to add that extra bit of detail. I didn't even notice that. And if we go at the top, like we showed you at the beginning, we have these really cool statues, which is kind of like, I don't know, maybe their symbol or something like that, that marks the castle, and it's really, really cool. So let's fly off around to the front, guys, and get one final look at all of this castle right here. Very, very awesome build, Mooooo. Just look at it, guys. Look at this from this view right here. It looks like, I don't know, I feel like I want to make a render. You ever seen those 3D renders people do of builds? I feel like this would be an awesome build to do that with. Very, very cool build, Mooooo. So guys, let Mooooo know what you think of this build down in the comment section down below. And if you want to come and check out this build for yourself, guys, all you need to do is when you get on the server, do /tours and then click on Fantasy Castle, and it will bring you to this build. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again in another server tour.